Hello my dear students, welcome back to the channel. पिला माने आज आमे माने क्लास 8 रो इंग्लिश स्टोरी बुक रो पार्ट 2 लेसन 3 रो ए वाइज ग्रैंडमदर विषय रो पोस्ट रीडिंग डिस्कशन करबे। पिला माने प्रीवियस क्लास रा आमे माने ऑलरेडी एसजीपी 1 2 3 कंप्लीट करि सरी जे जो माने से वीडियो देखिना हो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स रे लिंक अछि चेक करके देखिनियो। एटा स्टार्ट करिया पूर्व कहि रखि पिला माने जो माने मो चैनल नुआ छ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करि दियो, पाखर थुआ बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दियो ताकि मोर समस्त वीडियो रो नोटिफिकेशन तुम मानक पाखरे सर्वप्रथमे पहुंची परिबो। चलो स्टार्ट करिबा। प्रथमे हमर कंप्रेशन एक्टिविटी एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन अछि। Taro lived happily with his grandmother. Then the village headman ordered the old people to move the nearby mountain side. Taro hid his grandmother in an underground room. The warlord set 3 riddles for the villagers. Taro's grandmother answered all the riddles. Then पिलामाने B number match the SGPs with their main ideas. SGP 1 2 3 देछि आमे SGP 1 रे 2 रे 3 रे को सेंटेंस ओडा कहैथिला सेटा आमे मैच करेबा। SGP 1 रे थिला grandmother was hidden. Then SGP 1 रे मध्य थिला drought in the village एटा मध्य SGP 1 रे थिला. Then SGP 2 रे थिला riddles and their answers. SGP 3 रे थिला peace and happiness return to life in the village. Then पिला माने सेशन 5 रे गोटे fill in the blanks अछि करि नेबा. That's easy. Take the thread, tie the leg of an ant to the thread, put some honey at one end of the pipe and push the ant from the other end. The ant is sure to crawl through the for the honey at the other end, however crooked and curved the pipe may be. Then session 6 देखिनबा. Read the clues and find the words in the story. Figures in bracket indicate the paragraph number. ठीक अछि, paragraph number गुडा को दे देछि को paragraph रे एटा अछि. A military ruler अर्थ कोन तार वर्ड टा देछि कोथिरे ना paragraph 5 रे देछि. A military ruler कहले warlord. Bent and rounded हेले curved. A difficult question हेले riddle. A period without rain drought. Overjoyed, thrilled, a feeling of guilty, remorse, not easily available, scare. Then पिला माने हमको किछि riddles देछि हमको तारो सॉल्यूशन करबा पई पड़िबो. I am a bamboo with 7 eyes. मु गोटिए बाउंस सातटा आखि सहित सेटा कोन हबो फ्लूट हबो बंसी ना नहीं. At night the king had cows many but in the morning there was no any. राति रे कोन राजांकर बहुत गुडिए गाई किंतु सकाळ हे गली जमा नै एटा कोन हबो स्टार्स. Then in the morning of life I go on 4 legs. At midday I go on 2. In the evening I go on 3 legs. Who am I? Tell me true. इके human being बा मनीषा. I am kicked right and left. Here is my food. Tells who I am. You are good. एटा हो फुटबॉल जे कि कोन बामरु डाहण को कोन सबले खाली गोइठा खाइ थाए. Then I am in your room. You sit on me. If you caught my head, I am on your head. If you then caught my head, I am everywhere. एटा कोन हबो chair. Write some riddles. One is done for you. I have legs but cannot walk. एटा हबो टेबल और chair जहार गोड़ थाए से चली पारेनी. What has a face and 2 hands but no arms or leg. एटा हबो कोन clock घड़ी बा घंटा जहार मुह अछि किंतु मुह अछि हाथ दुईटा अछि एवं बाहु नै कि गोड़ नाही. What occurs once in a minute, twice in a moment and never in 1000 years. कोटा अछि मिनिट रे अछि थरे दुई थर अछि मोमेंट रे एवं 1000 रे जमा नै कोन द लेटर m. Then compression question ओडा देखिनबा. Why did the crops fall? Once there was no rainfall, ponds and wells dried up, a drought came, it dried the field, so the crops failed. Why did the village headman send all the old people out of the village? Due to a drought came food became very scarce. scarce. The village headman thought the old people should go the mountain village. It would be easier for them to get food there. So he sent all the old people out of the village. Why were the young people not sent out? The young people were healthy and strong. They should work hard, improve the drought situation. So they were not sent out. Then what did Taro do with her grandmother? Taro did not send his grandmother to the mountainside village. He kept his an underground room. He supplied her food. He looked after all her needs there. Then, what did the warlord want the villagers to do? The warlord sent their riddles to the village headman, and he wanted the villagers to answer them. Then, what was the warlord's first riddle? Which part of a log is close to the top and which part is closer to the root? Was the warlord's first riddle. Then, what was the grandmother's answer to it? The grandmother advised to float the log on water. She also told that the part closer to the root would sink, but the part close to the top would remain on water. Then, what was his second riddle? How can one make a rope of ashes? This was his second riddle. Then, what was its answer? One should take a strong rope, pour salt all over it, and then light one end of the rope to burn slowly in by inch. Finally, a coil of ashes would left. This was its answer. What was his third riddle? How can one pass the silk thread through a hollow pipe which is crooked and curved? Was his third riddle. Then, what was its right answer? One should take a thread, tie the leg of an ant to the thread, put some honey at one end of the pipe, and push the ant from the another end. The ant must crawl through for the honey. Then, how did the village headman feel when he knew about the grandmother's role? When the village headman knew about grandmother's role, he felt guilty. He realized that the old people were wise. Then, what did he do for Taro and his grandmother? He thanked Taro and gave him a lot of gifts. He also honored his grandmother. Then, what happened after the old people returned? After the old people returned to the village, it rained and all the wells were filled. The land grew and rich again. Happiness returned to the village. I hope ପିଲାମାନେ ତୁମମାନଙ୍କୁ ଏ ଭିଡ଼ିଓଟି ହେଲ୍ପଫୁଲ୍ ହେଇଥିବ। ଯଦି ଭଲ ଲାଗିଲା ଭିଡ଼ିଓରେ ଗୋଟେ ଲାଇକ୍ କର, ଭଲ ଭଲ କମେଣ୍ଟସ୍ କର ଏବଂ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ଭିଡ଼ିଓଟିକୁ ବହୁ ମାତ୍ରାରେ ସେୟାର କର। ଆଉ ହଁ ପିଲାମାନେ ଯଦି ମୋ ଚ୍ୟାନେଲରେ ନୂଆ ଅଛ ଚ୍ୟାନେଲଟିକୁ ସବସ୍କ୍ରାଇବ୍ କର, ପାଖରେ ଥିବା ବେଲ୍ ଆଇକନକୁ ପ୍ରେସ୍ କର। ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ।